Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech Break. So today's session we are going to discuss about Java 8 features. This is more important for current Java developers so we don't need to use traditional way of coding. It's now the coding is improved, more concise way of coding. So you should understand this feature so that you can write the code more concisely and more optimal way. So yeah, without wasting time, let's get started. So what are the Java 8 features basically, right? So here I'm just giving you the quick points, bullet points, where you can see these are the Java 8 features like Lambda expression, functional interface, default methods, static method, predefined functional interfaces, double colon operator, stream API, optional class, and date and time API. So for today's session, I'm going to cover Lambda expression and functional interface. And coming up videos, I'll be covering the remaining topics part by part. Okay. So first thing, let's talk about what is Lambda expression. So Lambda expression is an anonymous function, a function that doesn't have any name. So all we know, right, in Java 7, we have this anonymous in our class. So we don't provide any class name. We directly write the anonymous kind of implementation in Java 7. But that is the class kind of way of anonymous. But this is it's a kind of lamb expression, right? The functional expression basically. And this is introducing the functional programming in Java. So Java is basically object oriented. So after this Lambda expression introduced in Java 8, now it is supports both like object oriented plus the functional programming. So what is the benefit of functional programming? You can write more like more concise way of coding with the help of Lambda expression. That is one major point. And the Lambda expression is a short block of code which takes inputs as a parameter and returns a value. And these are the like methods and can be implemented within the body of a method. The Lambda expression is used to provide the implementation of interface. And major, it is eliminating the boilerplate code. And these functional interface doesn't create any dark class files. So all will be in the same class level. And functional interface. So what is functional interface? Basically, the functional interface is an interface, right? An interface that contains only one abstract method, can have one or more default and static methods, also recognized as a single abstract method interface, SAM. That is basically, it has only one interface. Only one abstract method should uh, tell us whether it's abstract or not, right? So already Java it has some predefined interfaces, functional interfaces called runnable, callable, comparable, action listeners. And so let's talk about what is functional interface annotation. So functional interface annotation used to ensure that functional interface can't have more than one abstract. So if you mark the interface as functional interface annotation with functional annotation uh, annotation. So it will not allow to add more than one abstract method. So that is the point, right? So just a kind of validation that you are going to have it. It's just optional. It's not a mandatory. And the compiler will that saving your tell you whether it's a functional. So in Java 8, a few already the functional interfaces are added. Those are like predicate, supplier, consumer, function, buyer function, and unary operator, etc. There are multiple is there. And all these new functional interfaces are added in java.itl.function package and all the annotated the at the rate interface annotation. So yeah, so this is about the functional interface. So just I want to give you some practical code how it is coding. So already I've designed one functional interface. So calculate, I have created one interface called calculate, and I marked this interface as a functional interface. And I've provided one abstract method. So see, now I mock this as an functional interface, right? If I try to add one more function to it, abstract function. So what it is do is it will give a compile time error. See, just you mouse over it. If you add more than two, then it will consider as a normal interface. It's not a functional interface. So that's the reason you should always contain one abstract method. Okay. And I've created one class where I'm going to write a Lambda expression. This is where the Lambda expression. So I don't have any name. So basically I don't have any function name, just I have a parenthesis like argument and the arrow token and the expression. This is very simple. In upcoming videos, I'll give you more brief how this expression need to be written, right? This is my interface type and this is my argument. So I'm passing two arguments. Both are integer, int, and adding and printing it. So c dot add and passing the integer value, it will print the addition of it. So if I try to run this code, I get the output 3. So this is where the functional interface, like instead of writing in traditional way, you need to create one function, then pass the call, create one object. With the help of that object, we need to pass this, call this, invoke this method, right? So that is like the more compared to this, it has more number of lines. Correct. This is more optimized way also correct. So yeah, in this today's session, this is what I thought of explaining. Yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you. I'll catch you in the next session. Thank you.